Hello and welcome, and I'm very excited to share the feedback I gathered from the interviews I conducted. We will begin with the agenda, but as you know, agenda was conducted by you, so I won't dwell on it for too long. Instead, I would like to move directly to objectives of my interviews. And first objective was to find out if the app is user-friendly and intuitive for the user. To understand with the minimal guidance how the application would be used by someone other rather than me, as a creator for whom everything might seem intuitively genius and simple. Evaluate how well the functionality of the application meets the needs and expectations of the users. Get more personal insights, recommendation, and ideas from the users via getting closer and asking kind of private questions, and yeah, understand the main challenges users face and identify points that are questionable or confusing to use. Identify what features are most important to users and what they consider to be the key benefits of the product. To get opinions on extending the value by offering a new product in the form of a fitness tracker or some ring with OLED screen. Yeah, just for possibility use my app even without using my app, and just trying to help reduce screen time and remain more independent of the smartphone. And let's get closer to our interviews. The pictures are fake, but all insights and some points are true. First was Paul. He graduated from FH Münster. He played handball for 12 years, and as he described himself, he is a team player, but he prefers to complete some topics related to learning independently. He spends his free time actively, often with friends. He's skilled at organizing himself and his time very effectively, but he noticed that some of his friends struggled with self-organization, but support from others helps them get back on track. Next one is Lina. She studies law at the university. She struggles with overplanning her time, which leaves no breath room for spontaneity. Scheduled meetings make her feel more obligated, reducing her sense of freedom. And very important to know that on the key characteristic of free time is the absence of responsibility. So that's why it's maybe questionnaire the really definition of a free time, if she really has a free time when she feels this responsibility. And she has difficulties maintaining regularity when trying to establish new habits, and when she is working on group tasks, she appreciates being able to share experiences and discuss problem and celebrate success together. Yes, and last one but not at least is my friend Vika. She's a first semester student studying business administration at the University Münster. She has a lot of free time, but she struggles to organize it effectively, and she prefers working in a team just because it increases her sense of responsibility towards others, and she feels more organized and accountable. So yeah, and I conducted all of those interview in person. At the beginning, I introduced the context and purpose of the interview, explaining that I was seeking feedback on a prototype app that I had created. And at this stage, I intentionally didn't reveal the app's core purpose. And I mentioned that I would ask them some few general open-ended questions first to better understand my respondents and yeah, just get closer. And I had following tools with me. I had a laptop to display the prototype in Figma, phone to record interview with a voice recorder app, and notebook and pen, primarily for quick notes or to mark areas where I wanted to explore deeper questions during longer answers, but through I used it, yeah, minimally. And each interview lasted approximately 30 minutes. And the first section was dedicated to asking questions. After that, third section exploring the product, it took about 6-8 minutes, and feedback collection. we with the respondents spent about 9 minutes. And the interview questions were grouped into 4 main groups. However, some questions naturally flowed into others during the conversation. And the first block of the questions was dedicated to free time. I just asked, just tell me more about your free time, how you differentiate what is your free time, what are not related, what not relates to your free time, how do you spend it, do you feel do you have enough of free time or not, and what's important to me for understanding their interests, approaches to organizing their free time, their perception of the free time, and yeah, maybe also challenges or issues they face. Some insights, I learned more about their interest, approach to organizing their free time, and also any some challenges that they face in this area. And yeah, after that, I asked how they organize or plan their free time, like a more concrete. And 2 out of 3 respondents acknowledged facing some difficulties. One of them, Paul, who didn't struggle with this, I followed up by asking about his friends, whether he knows people who find organizing themselves challenging. This allowed me to explore secondhand insights into potential struggles among the users, or maybe a kind of other group of market. And third part was dedicated building habits. I asked how they about their experience with habit formation. How do they approach building new habits? Do they succeed or face challenges in maintaining them? And yeah, it helped me understand their mindset around self-improvement and what barriers they might encounter in adapting tools that support habits building. And fourth part was dedicated to better understand whether my interviewees were individual or team-oriented people, like a team players. Yes, this question was crucial because the app concept revolves around providing these team-oriented features. And some summary of a user feedback analysis. The application and its concept were well received by all participants. They found the interface user-friendly and their core idea relevant and engaging. The idea of collaboratively setting goals and supporting friends was highly appreciated. The design was praised for being aesthetically pleasing and easy to navigate. Also, users like the clear tracking of personal and shared goals and option to communicate within the app. Some suggestions relate maybe some features about OLED screen ring, and also participants like the concept of Be Real style confirmation features via the ring to validate goals of achievements. Some constructive criticism was about story features. Not all of them clearly understand how does it work. Also, it relates to to-do functionality, how like what does it mean, how does it work. So yeah, maybe I should more in detail and explain this functionality. And also maybe some preventing measures against cheating, and video messages, maybe adding some short videos within the conversation. And test intelligence could be connected just because my respondents not really familiar with a Figma functionality. They didn't understand clearly how to scroll, and they tried to put the buttons, but they was not active. Also, yeah, interactive with icons. Certain icons were not functional in the prototype, and the prototype simulated a ready account rather than the experience of onboarding a new user. And we will move to recommendations for next iterations. Based on the feedback and suggestions, the following changes are recommended to improve the prototype in the next iteration. Firstly, it's goal status indicators. Yes, as you mentioned already, I can add like some key codes, key color codes. For example, green for completed goal, yellow for waiting for any activity, like a gray for no longer active goals or finished, completed already. Also, they suggested me to add a separate chat feature for every goal, allowing team members to discuss, encourage, and share updates, and include an archive option to save and revisit the past conversation just for memory and reflection. Yeah, and also maybe a bet or a challenge feature enable users to create or join friendly competitions for shared goals. Yeah, and innovative editions, think about which features could be within the OLED ring, which capabilities could be there, and also achievements and progress sharing. Just because for now, for you, is open only one, like from a progress chart of your friend only for a relevant time, but not overview through months or weeks. So it could be like a feature from your side. You can decide by yourself if you want share it with others or not. And also enhanced goal cards, just because it's the main feature as it was evaluated from others. Yeah, so I should maybe think about a progress bar or timeline for long-term goals, some personalized notes or comments, for example, for book readers or something, and a clear visual separation between active tasks and completed ones. Yeah, so that's it. I hope it was interested, just because for me it was. And I named my app Bond&Bloom or BNB, your shared productivity hub, just because in the previous iteration it was absent. The name of the app, and yes, I think that it's like a start page or something is missing. But yes, it's just ideas for the next iteration. Thank you for your attention.